हेलो एवरीवन। इस वीडियो में हम इंग्लिश की फर्स्ट बाइट बुक का चैप्टर 7 का फोर्थ पार्ट रीड करेंगे। चलिए शुरू करते हैं। Would not your mother be looking for you? The conductor asked when he gave the girl her ticket. No, no one will be looking for me, she said. The bus started and again there were the same wonderful sight. Valley was not bored in the slightest and greeted everything with the same excitement she she had felt the first time. But suddenly she saw a young cow lying dead by the roadside just where it had been struck by some fast moving vehicle. Is not that the same cow that ran in the front of the bus on our trip to town? She asked the conductor. The conductor nodded and she was overcome with sadness. What had been a novel, beautiful creature just a little while ago had now suddenly lost its charms and its life and looking so horrible, so frightened, and as it lay there, legs spreading, a fixed stare in its lifeless eyes, bold bowled over all over. The bus moved on. The memory of the dead cow haunted her, dampening her enthusiasm. She no longer wanted to look out the window. She sat the girl of her seat until the bus reached her village and 30, 40, 340 she stood and and stretched herself. Then she turned to the conductor and said, "Well, sir, I hope to you see again." "Okay, madam," she answered her, smiling. "Whenever you feel like the bus ride, come and join us. And don't forget to bring your fare." She laughed and jumped down from the bus. Then away she went, running straight for home. When she entered her house, she found her mother awake and talking to one of Valley aunties, the one from the South Street. The auntie was a really chatterbox, uh, never closing her mouth once she started talking. "And where have you been?" said her auntie when Valley come in. She spoke very quietly, not expecting a reply, so Valley just smiled, and her mother and auntie went on their conversation. "Yes, you are right," her mother said. "So many things in our midst, midst and in the world outside. How can we possibly known about everything? And even when we do know about something, we often cannot understand it completely, can we?" "Oh, yes," breathed Valley. "What?" asked her mother. "What that you say?" "Oh," said Valley. I was just agreeing with what you said about things happening in without our knowledge. Just a chit of a girl she is," said her auntie, "and yet looking how she pokes her nose into our conversation just as though she were a grown lady." Valley smiled to herself. She did not want them to understand her smile, but then there was not much change of that, was there? अब इसकी हम पोयम रीड करेंगे। पोयम का नाम है द टेल ऑफ द custard of Durban. We lived in a little white house with a little black kitten and a little grey mouse and a little yellow dog and a little red wagon and a trilio little pet dragon. Now the name of the little black kitten was Ink, and the little grey mouse she called him Blink, and the little yellow dog was sharp as mustard, but the dragon was a crow, and she called him Custard. Custard the dragon had big sharp teeth and spikes on the top of him and scales underneath mouth like a fireplace, chimney of for a nose, and Tulio daggers on his toes. Bill, Belinda was a grave as a parrot full of fears and ink and blink. As it launched down the stairs, Mustard was a brave a tiger in a range, but Custard cried for nice safe cage. Belinda tickled him unmerciful ink, blink, and mustard. They only called him Privilla. They all sat laughing in the little red wagon. The radio, Trulio, cowardly Dargon. Belinda giggled till she shook the house and blinked. What big witch is gleaning for a mouse? Ink and mustard rudely asked him case. When Custard cried for a nice case, suddenly, they heard a nasty sound and Mustard roared and they all looked around. Mitchu cried Ink and oh, cried Belinda, for there was a Pirate climbing in the window, pistol in his left hand, pistol in the right, and he held in his teeth a cut, cutlass right. His beard was black, one leg was wood. It was clear that the pirate meant to no good. Belinda fled and she cried, "Help, help!" But Mustard filled with a stifled yelp. Ink trickled down to the bottom of the household, and little Mouse blinked slightly mousehole, but up jumped Custard, not sticking like a engine, cast his tail like iron, and began with a clatter and clank and jangling scream. He went at the parrot like a robin at a worm. The parrot grabbed at Belinda's dragon and pulled some rope from his pocket. Flogon he fired two bullets, but they did not hit, and Custard gobbled him very bit. Belinda embraced him, Mustard linked him. No one was for his private wisdom. Ink and Blink indeed did great around the dragon that ate the pirate. But presently up spoke little dog Mustard. I did I had have been twice a brave if I had not been forested and up spoke egg and up spoke blink. We, we had have been 3 times as brave. We think and custard said, I quite agree that everybody is brave than me. Belinda still lives in her little white house with her little black kitten and her little grey mouse, with her little black kitten and her little grey mouse and her little yellow dog and her little red woman and her Trilio little pet dog. Brenda is as brave as a belly full of fear, and ink and blink his lions down the stairs. Mustard is as brave as a tiger in a rage, and but Custard keeps crying for a nice case. Thank you.